one of the most revered fighters in all of combat sports. A former WEC and Strikeforce champion, returning for the first time in over 6 years. Welcome back, the Octagon legend, Stockton's own Nick Diaz.
No disrespect to the champions, but Nick, I know a lot of people are here to see you and very excited that you're back. So I want to start with you. Look, Nick, I know you have kind of a love-hate relationship with Fight Week, but I do wonder how you feel right now, you know, with the crowd in front of you, all the support that you're getting right now. Does this feel at least a moment that you can enjoy?
No, I feel good. I feel real good.
Thanks, Nick. And, you know, we found out earlier this week it's going to be a middleweight fight instead of a welterweight fight. So I'm just curious, tactically, you know, strategically, does that favor one person or the other? Do you think that changes this fight at all, the change in the weight class?
No, I think it just makes it a little smoother. You know, smoother ride.
Yep. Fair enough. And last thing, Nick, that I wanted to ask for you. As you sit here, I mean, is this something that you see, like, I want to keep doing this? I know you probably want to see how things go on Saturday and how you feel afterwards, but is this something you say, I can't wait for this to be over and never do it again? Or are you saying, no, I'm happy I'm back and, you know, seeing this for the crowd, I want to do this more often?
Yeah. Well, definitely want to do this more often. I mean, especially if I get my ass whooped. If I get my ass whooped, I'm going to come back right away. If I get my ass whooped, I come right back.
In the time you've been out of the octagon, your younger brother, Nate Diaz, he's turned into one of the biggest stars inside the UFC. As an older brother, how does that make you feel?
Proud. I tried to pave the way, set it up that way. I didn't expect to drag so hard. Coming back's been, you know, it's been kind of a mission. But I've done all the work my whole life, so I've got some fights left, and I'm in pretty good shape. So,
you look good.
Nick Diaz, my question for you. Just one question is, since you last fought, your brother has become a star in the UFC, headlined a show at Madison Square Garden, has had many memorable fights. You've always been the general of the Nick Diaz army. Do you think he's kind of taken that position over now, and he's the head of the family and kind of the head of the fighting group?
Yeah, sure he has. I'm working on leveling up with him a little bit, you know, as far as I gotta fight, and regardless, you know, win or lose, I gotta fight, and then I can help the kids and get everybody training, you know, help train these guys.
Questions for Robbie back here. You have two teammates on this card that a lot of fight fans might not know. So for fans who don't know anything about Martin or Maximov.
Nick, when people say this is the people's...
Great, I'm glad they feel that way.
Do you stand by everything you...
No, I never...
Is your head in the right place?
I didn't, you know, there was a few things the way this fight got set up, you know, or lined up, and I mean, either way, it doesn't make a difference. When I get someone in front of me, I seem to be right back. You know, I've always trained with the best, and I've always held my own with the best. So it's just I didn't expect at this age to catch so much heat and so much expectation from everybody. It's kind of hard to. Before I was used to just, you know, saying hi and being happy with everybody, and then now all of a sudden I'm going like, whoa, hey, wait, you know. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So that's all. You know, I wasn't ready for all of the extra attention or tension and attention.
At least.
Since we hadn't seen you in the octagon or have nothing to go about, what do you have to go on that you can beat Kamaru and get the belt at 170?
I think I'm a better fighter all around. If I can survive this fight, I got a hard fight, you know, with this guy. So if I can survive this fight, I don't see any reason why, you know.
So you gonna call him out if you win? You gonna call out Kamaru Usman on Saturday night?
I think it's already. I think that fight's already Yeah. Yeah. You know. And if I don't win, I'd like to see Robbie get the fight, you know.
These people love you. Nick, the world loves you. You're an absolute legend. But earlier this week, you told ESPN, quote, I have a lot of resentment toward the sport for taking so much from me and not giving anything back. It's a fair question. What did the sport rob you of, and what does it still owe you?
You know what? I'm not knocking like the UFC, just maybe like the whole sport in general. Like, I think, yeah, it's just. I always fought like, you know, I had 3 to 5 fights a year for like 17 years or so. All I ever thought about was weight. You know, what am I gonna eat? After a while, you realize there's more to life, and then yeah, and then everybody. Yeah, okay, buddy. And yeah, you know, after a while, you realize there's more to life, and then everybody kind of like, you know, digs their heels into you when you're down. It's kind of rough, you know. Like, you know, it's nice to see a lot of support, like 2 weeks leading up to a fight. You know, but what about the last 5 years? You know, is kind of how I feel. Of course, I get a lot of highs and buys, and you know, I've done plenty of handshakes. I'd like to take some of those back, but.
All right. Thank you, sir. Question.